Okay guys, so kind of decided I'm gonna do a little bit of a video, a little bit differently now, incorporating a first person view with this camera I got, and figured I could bring you guys another video on the Aero that was not planned. I still want to get that 6.5 PRC barrel on here whenever I can get the Magnum bolt face and give you guys a video on that. But in the meantime, I figured I'll do some build and breaks on tripod. This isn't going to be like a real test of anything. It's more just a training day that you guys get to watch, kind of like episode 3. But this time it's going to be different points of view. I got a trigger cam. I've got my phone that I'm filming on that you guys are seeing right now. And I'll try it with this and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can do 3 different points of view, and I don't know yet. Whenever I get around to editing the video, you guys will see what happens. But this is just real impromptu on the fly. Figured I'd give it a shot here. The groupings right now is nothing special. At best, it's 1 minute of angle, and that's not really anything against the gun. It's this ammo. I knew this ammo was trash anyways. I've just got it laying around, so I'm just gonna burn it up. These are Hornady 140 LDMs, but it's blems. It's like factory seconds or whatever. So it was sent to us at a class. I'm no longer a full-time employee of Modern Day Sniper, heads up. I'm not gonna announce it yet because I don't know when I'm gonna drop this video in relation to announcing other things, but I've got some other plans. But this ammo was sent to us when I was teaching full-time with MDS, and so these were just some factory seconds for a class. I'm just gonna burn it through this and just see how it goes. So at best, in prone, it doesn't even group better than 1 minute. So obviously I'm gonna expect the groupings to be bigger than 1 minute of angle. We just got a paper at 100 yards. I'm gonna do some build and breaks with standing, high kneeling, low kneeling, and sitting. Do 5 rounds each, and we'll just kind of see how it goes from there. But let's get to it. All right, guys, so got my pack timer on the ground there, just to get kind of in line with the suppressor. The pack timer doesn't pick up a suppressed shot super well on my hip. So it's gonna be in line with the muzzle. I'm gonna press down, or reach down, push the go button. I got it on delay, so it gives me a chance to grab everything, start with gear in hand, and then start. So we'll do standing first. Gear in hand, build and breaks, all right? I haven't done this in kind of a while, so kicking some rust off here. Let's see how we do. Not too shabby, and that was 31.54. It's a little bit slower there. Not great, broke high. Didn't feel super good in that position. 31.88. Yeah, we can definitely go faster than that. Gotta get this rust kicked off first. Should probably ditch the sunglasses too. That would only make sense. Ready? I tightened this ball head up too, if you guys remember from episode 3, you may have heard me talking about it, but it was like sliding in the ball head, so I had to tighten this up. That was 3112. That was, can't tell, I think it impacted the first round. Not bad. What's the time on that? 26:64. Yeah, I knew I broke that right. 29:63. All right, so those are the 5 standing. Definitely kicking rust off, that's for sure. Other than the ammo, like I told you, and the dispersion of it, I definitely know as myself for the shooter, as the shooter. Some of those I just kind of accepted things that I didn't want, that I shouldn't have accepted as an acceptable size of wobble zone. But at the same time, with these targets that I'm using, I'm trying not to hit the black dot in the middle because it's like a 1/2 inch dot, I believe, which the ammo isn't even grouping that. It's just kind of a refined point, and I'm just kind of allowing roughly within about an inch-ish or so of that center black dot as my acceptable wobble, and then just focusing on a clean trigger press from there, and is what it is. But yeah, kicking off some rust right now, and it's been a while since I've done this, so that's on me. I definitely need to be working this a little bit more. But let's go on to high kneeling. All right, high kneeling. In the black. Reticle came right back. Not bad. Pretty happy with that. 28.75. I'm pretty happy with that. That was good. That was, oh damn, that's pretty much touching. Nice. This little card holder thing is getting a little loose. That time was 28:58. Yep, there goes the card. It's like not quite full extension, just a hair less than that. So I will lose a little bit of time there having to fine tune it a bit. Not a big deal. All three of those are pretty much touched in the black. I don't know what's happening right now. Dispersion is showing its head because I know this ammo doesn't group sub-minute, so it's doing a little better on those three. It'll open up. 28.69. Also, this is a TFCT 34L tripod, so if you're interested in kind of trying to get an idea of what the heights are going to be, I'm 5'7", and this is essentially how it's lining up for me. Pretty flat range too. There we go. Now dispersion's starting to show itself. All right, forgot to power back down from zooming in to see the other shot. One more. That was 29.64. All right, well, looks like the video shut off. I think it was the last shot of the high nailing, but it was 26.69 was the time for that last shot. If it was shot 5, I'd have to review it, but it looks like it cut off. So going on to low nailing now. I typically prefer for low kneeling having one knee up, my dominant knee up. That's just me. It's kind of what I've been mostly going with lately. All right, did not do a good job setting up initially. I'm gonna lose time now on that, no big deal. All right, that costed me some seconds there. 32.51, 32.51. Okay. 27.48. I need to work on the low kneeling a little bit more. The speed's there. Precision's relatively acceptable, or accuracy I should say, because the precision is not that great with this ammo, but we'll see. Shot 3. Cant out of the gun. All right. Recoil management is not that great for me right now in the low kneeling, but kicking that rust off today. This is good. All right, 27.86. So far, I'm liking my pace. It's good. Sorry if my audio mic keeps slapping the buttstock, guys. I think my NPA was favoring left on that, which is why I went left. 25.80. Okay, so we're making pretty good time. I could slow it down to ensure possibly more precise shot. But we're gonna roll with it. I think I got one shot left. I have a sticker on the front leg, so I always know what the front leg is for me based on where the ball head is. It's a little tip for you guys, it might help. That was ugly. That was ugly. It landed there, but it shouldn't have. That was an ugly break on me. 25-58. 25-58. All right, guys. Last one. Seated position. $34.60. Not bad, not bad. We can get faster. Also, guys, I haven't even cleaned this since episode 3. I haven't stripped copper. It's still got the Arizona dust. Haven't oiled it, nothing. It's just been sitting in the room since Arizona. So, still going. Sloppy on setup there. That's all right. Not the end of the world. Little snare. Go. In the black. $32.38. A little faster probably on the back end from this because I kind of eyeballed instead of measured that time with my hand for the first leg deployment. Yeah, it's going to be faster. But will it be good enough? We'll see. In the black. And 30.69. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that one. I love how things sometimes just group better than when you do groups in the prone. Even though I know it shouldn't be. It doesn't make any sense. I guess just the dispersion is just making itself a little better. Or I suck in prone. One of those. Doubtful. Look over the elevation turret, and I'm in. $32.77. Ooh, that's going to cost me about 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. I might need to loosen that a little bit. That's costing me time. Problem is, different ARCA just has different spec. That was nice. Felt really good. It was a little slower though. Oh, not as slow as I thought. 33.75. Got, oh, that was the 5 shots. Okay then. Pretty sure I loaded 5. All right, so those were the 4 positions, guys, 5 shots each. We'll see. Hopefully all this video comes together when I go to edit all this. This is the first time trying it this way. Hopefully everything was captured. Turn that off. So I guess you guys will find out with me. But yeah, so what I want you guys to do if you ever do these things, these are the modern day sniper targets. These aren't the regular positional ones that they use, but this is what I had, so I just used the big ones because I'm pretty sure they're the same size. I did standing, high kneeling, low kneeling, sitting. Zero at first, make sure you're Z'd, and see what the grouping is of that ammunition in the rifle and just you that day. And that'll give you a ballpark like, hey, if this is the most stable position and this is how everything's performing today, I can only expect it realistically to be a little worse than that when I go to the positions. So hold yourself accountable. Don't try and be center punching the black dot, especially if the ammo can't even do it. Some rounds might go in, some might not. And due to the natural dispersion of it, it might appear to be tighter like these, even though I know it shouldn't. But it could have been, if I was a betting man, just the coincidence of it, of me breaking the shot outside of the black dot, but then the natural dispersion of the gun had that round go low and right, but I broke high and left, so it looks like it went exactly where I was aiming. So that's why, if that makes sense, that's probably why some of the groups look tighter than how I shot them in the prone, just due to that position. But so don't be surprised if that's why you see some groups that are tighter. But yeah, this is a real impromptu thing, guys. It's not showing much with the Aero, but I am really impressed with it so far, man. This is going to be episode 4, and yeah, haven't cleaned this thing since before Arizona, so it's still got all like dust on it and shit, and still doing well, man. I'd like to just do one more episode for you guys and then call it quits on this and then go on to some other stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Nothing crazy here, just some impromptu thing, but I'll see you guys in the next one.